Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the Immaculate Podcast, episode 16. And as you can see, your boy is solo. This is going to be the first one, ladies and gentlemen, that the Immaculate One does a podcast by himself. I appreciate you guys tuning in to watch me and to watch and support our content. Make sure you guys go on to our Facebook page at The Immaculate Podcast. Make sure that you guys actually go on there. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe our stuff. Hit that notification button. You guys need to jump on our YouTube as well. The Immaculate Podcast. I need you guys to jump on there. I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe to help us with our algorithm, so that way we can get this out to more people. Also, I had checked and I looked on majority of the platforms that you can listen to podcasts on. So like Spotify, Apple Music, things like that. Anywhere you guys can get podcasts, music, anything like that. You guys need to go in, type in The Immaculate Podcast, TheImmaculaate podcast, P-O. Yeah, you know how to spell this shit. Because y'all, if I'm the way I'm spelling it out, man, I don't want y'all to think that I think that y'all are stupid. And it's not. I'm just saying, you just got to spell it with two E's. That's the difference. You know, you spell immaculate, your voice has been immaculate, so you should know how to spell that. Anyway, make sure you guys go on to all platforms. I know just the other day I was listening to our podcast episodes on Spotify, and it's going really well, guys. We're growing at a very fast rate. I'm extremely grateful for you guys to watch our stuff, whether you're watching it live, whether you catch it later. We're super grateful for you guys, man. I got a lot of stuff cooking for you guys. I mean, we have a wrestling podcast that's under the umbrella of us. We also have a baseball one as well, the Immaculate Innings. That's going really well, guys. I got some things cooking. I'm in talks right now with Nicole for single moms. The name we're going to have to probably adjust a little bit just for legalization reasons, but that'll also be in the Immaculate umbrella as well. These people are all going to run their own podcasts. It's just we're foreshadowing everything, and we're the ones putting it out on our brand, so that way we can help them grow their content. And in result, they're going to bring us some good stuff, so that way you guys can get more information and you guys can interact. And ladies, I know you guys are always like, he doesn't do anything for us. I mean, I really feel like I got y'all feeling like, how dare you? So I want to make sure that I can get you guys content as well, so you guys can relate. Because I'll be honest, I've noticed that our algorithm is starting to grow. I know, like when we very first really started paying attention to algorithms, I think women like watching our content was only like 17%, which even then it was still kind of high, I thought. But me being the perfectionist that I am, I definitely want to grow that. I know as of right now, I believe that we're somewhere along the lines of, I want to say like 33-34% that we've grown for the women for the algorithm for our content. So guys, I'm really working for you. I want to make sure I get you some content that you guys can relate to, and just keep this ball rolling. So you know what I'm saying? I got to get a mustard for us growing on the platform. We're out here doing it. We're going to keep it going. We're going to give it everything to y'all. Like I said, if y'all here chimed in with me, I want to say thank you. Not only thank you guys, please jump in the comments. I love when people drop in the comments. I don't care if it's anything relevant that's got anything to do with the topic. I just like when people interact because it's fun to me address the situation kind of as it happens. Plus, at the end of the day, you guys are taking time to watch the content. The least I can do is give you a shout out. The least I can do is entertain the questions. And the least I can do is talk some shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, some of these comments in here, y'all got me over here like, shut up, bitch. And, you know, I got to have a little fun with y'all, just like y'all get to have fun with me. But on to all that, like I said, guys, make sure you jump on our Facebook page at The Immaculate Podcast. Make sure you guys jump on our YouTube page at The Immaculate Podcast. I really need your guys' support, guys. Likes and shares and subscriptions do not cost. It's free. There's one way you can help your boy out. I will never ask you for money. I just want to ask for a little participation. Guys, jump on there and just do me a favor, hit that like button. You guys are doing me a solid, man. You know, when I see the algorithm grow, a lot of times I'm over here like, oh my God. And I'm super grateful for y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, I give y'all mustard for being able to help drive our content up. Yo, hit the mustard. No, but in all seriousness, guys, welcome again to the Immaculate Podcast. Like I said, this is episode 16. Today, you know, I'm just going to talk about a little of everything, guys, from trending topics to wrestling to sports, you know, just some overall BS, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to have fun with y'all a little bit, you know, give y'all something to be entertained about on a Sunday. You know, some of the other goals that I know I was telling you guys about the other podcast platform that we're kind of overseeing and stuff like that. I got another one in the works as well. It's going to have to do with like crimes. So basically what they'll do is we'll go over crimes and we'll go over the documents and stuff like that. And we'll talk about the experience. I'm in talks with somebody who has been, I would say, in the upper echelon of law enforcement, not just a standard police officer, which I don't mean that in any disrespect, but it's just he's climbed up the ranks, and I've been in talks with him about potentially running it to the point where, you know, he gets to do what he loves and he gets to talk about his experience while he was on the field. I don't want to drop a gem to y'all because I don't want to give it away, but it's going very well. First of all, Chuck, hold on. I'm going to address that too. Don't get me wrong, bro. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about. There's some other things that I'm in the talks with. I want to work on getting maybe an MMA podcast as well when we only specifically talk about MMA. I mean, we only got one for wrestling. We got one for baseball. We're just going to keep growing. And at the end of the day, I know if we're growing, that means we're giving you guys the content that you are looking for. So once again, we appreciate you guys taking the time. I know YouTube just sent us a notification that said that the Immaculate Podcast on YouTube has already logged in over 50 hours of watch time, which to me is insane. Because we're still new, dude. We're just throwing darts at the board right now. We're just trying to figure out what sticks. So once again, I'm really grateful for you guys, and I appreciate that. Like I said, I kind of went over the goals, what I want to do for 2025. As far as our page, right now, I know my Facebook page is kind of intertwined with the Immaculate Podcast just because we're trying to grow it. Once it gets high enough, everything will transition over to the Immaculate Podcast page. But as of right now, we're around the likes of like I think it's around 65 to 67,000 people that reach our page within 28 to 31 days, which is extremely insane. So once again, I know, matter of fact, the first time I saw that, I didn't believe it. I was like, what? I don't even know how that's possible. I don't even know that many people. Actually, I probably do, but personally, I don't. But it's really cool to see stuff like that. Like I said, I really try to pay attention to the algorithms and everything. So the Immaculate Podcast is growing. I'm going to keep working hard for you guys. All I ask is just make sure you guys go on that. You guys like our stuff. I don't care if you just drop in for 2 seconds, drop a like. I don't care if you hit that notification. Just help our algorithm get through so that way we can get this content out to new faces. So once again, we appreciate everybody for that. Now, on to the sports. Now, for the ones that obviously watched the game last night, and I'm talking specifically to you Duke haters. I am sick and fucking tired of all you MFers. I don't even know why I just said MFers. Motherfuckers bouncing in my fucking DMs talking shit. Or even jumping in the comment section talking shit. Because none of y'all was in the Final Four. None of y'all. There's no Houston fan that I've ever met. Matter of fact, I don't even think Houston has real fans. I think they just have a local team supporter because that's what they do. Nobody likes Houston, first of all. Which I will say, very well played by Houston. Congratulations. Go win the ship. But for you UK, North Carolina, disgusting rats, you guys need to just do me a favor. Shut up, bitch. Because I'm sick and tired of y'all coming up in my DMs and talking all this shit. Cooper Flag isn't clutch. Yeah, Chuck, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about many others who I'm going to call out. And I hope they watching this, and I hope they drop in here. All you shitbirds, y'all are disgusting. I don't know what's worse. I don't know who has a worse fan base. North Carolina fans, Kentucky fans, or Dallas Cowboys. Because all of y'all are abomination. All of y'all absolutely suck. And it's just insane to me that you would try to comment on another team's success. Do you not know we made it to the Final Four? I mean, I understand we got a championship or bust mentality, but guess what? We're like that. Cooper Flag is like that. Common is like that. Knipple's like that. Proctor's like that. I can just keep going on and on. Did it result in the way that we were supposed to? Hell no. Yo, shout out to Ryan, bro. Mo Hustle, baby. I made sure I specifically wore this to put on for the PA set, bro. That's my softball guys, bro. And the thing is we gonna do some more. And we gonna have fun with it. Hell, I might even do an episode on the softball field and just talk all day. Because I know, for some odd reason, people got shit to say. I'm sick and tired of y'all haters, bro. But here's the thing. I'm grateful for the haters because it makes me be such a fan of you guys because I come with the facts. People are like, man, y'all got a stacked team. Our team was never stacked. We had a well-balanced team. I get it. Cooper Flag everyone knew Cooper Flag was who he was. And for the ones that didn't, you're an idiot and you just need to crawl under a rock and just, matter of fact, don't even say anything. If you do not know sports, do not talk to me about sports because I'm going to come with the facts. And the thing is, y'all talking about we had a stacked team. I hope y'all know that Knipple was not even a 5-star recruit. Oh, he's in the lottery. No shit, Sherlock. He played himself to become a lottery pick. The man was grinding in the offseason to come into the season to be a badass basketball player. And that dude, I tell you, his upside is crazy work. If he can play half the way he did this year at Duke, he's going to find a roster in the NBA, and he's going to make a lot of money. And the crazy part is that next year, we're going to have the #1 recruit class. And guess what? We're going to go back to the Final Four. Anybody that's talking to me about sports, unless your team has had more Final Four appearances or more championships in your lifetime, I'm not talking when you were 2 years old. I ain't talking when you were 5. You wasn't watching sports like that. When you genuinely became a sports fan, that's when you start counting your championships. So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Me as a Yankees fan, I only go to back a certain point of championships because guess what? What I watched before, I didn't really understand what was going on. So you can't be like, "Oh, I'm a fan. We got 28 championships." Bro, you're 22 years old. Do me a favor.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, shut your ass up. You ain't knowing what the hell you talking about. You've only won a certain amount of championships in your time of being a fan. So shut the hell up. Anyway, Montel, bro, shout out to you, man. I gotta give a mustard for Montel, bro. Yo, Montel's out there getting in on his, Mr. Mystic. You know what I'm saying? He's been on our podcast multiple times. And I know Montel, bro, my fans love you. Matter of fact, I'm going to say our fans. Our fans love you. The Relationship Podcast was amazing. We had an amazing debate between you, Jess Donovan, shout out to him. Shout out to my boy, my co-host, Josh. I know he's not doing well right now, Josh. I hope you feel better, bro. I'm sick, too. I'm not sick like I got a 100-degree temperature like you do. I'm sick for what happened last night. Guys, this is so bad. Man, I cried. I not only cried to sleep, I woke up crying. I took a shit this morning. I was still crying. I've been drinking since yesterday, since we lost. How in the hell do we have a 6-point lead with 46 seconds left and we still lose the game? Coach K's over there sitting in the stands like, this is some bullshit. Coach K, call a timeout. I was yelling at watching the game from the bar. I was like, Coach K, step on the court, call a timeout, help John Shire. I don't get it. I don't get it. John Shire was doing a phenomenal job coaching, but the out-of-bounds plays, a 5-year-old could have drew those up. My daughter draws up better plans than what John Shire did on the out-of-bounds play. And first of all, the referee calling an over a back on Cooper Flag is insane. Insane. When I saw that, I was over here like, What? The hell was that? He didn't make any initial contact. Yes, did he reach over the back? Yes, but he did not make contact. In order to make an over-the-back call, you have to reach and make contact. He literally reached over, tipped the ball up. Just because the guy flailed back to make contact, that is not an over-the-back. You can't call that. You cannot make that call in that with that only little amount of time left. That's not the reason why we lost the game, because we lost the game. As a Duke Blue Devil fan, we lost the game. This is exactly what Duke did right here. See that? Guess what I did? I just threw the game. Because that's exactly what they did last night. There's no single reason why we were up majority of the game to be up any likes of 14 to 12 points to 10 points majority of the game. You have 2 field goals. 2 in 10 minutes is absolutely diabolical. When I'm watching us out there struggle, I'm over here like this.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some damn help. John Shiner, look at Coach K. He's 5 feet away from you. Ask him, what the hell am I supposed to do? The greatest coach of all time is sitting there, and he's like, I left Duke for this bullshit. I elected you as the next. John Shiner, I'm not here to say you're doing a phenomenal job. Continue what you're doing. But the coaching is why we lost that game. It wasn't Cooper Flag. It wasn't due to the refs. It was the fact that we only somehow came up with 2 field goals in 10 minutes. Disgusting. I'm still drinking. I've been drinking since yesterday, since they lost. People like, what's wrong with you? Shut the hell up. Get out of my face. I'm sick and tired of you.
Shut up, bitch.
Get out of my face. You know why I'm mad about this. Oh, bullshit, man. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. What kind of diabolical fuckery is going on, man? You know who I blame for this? I blame every single one of you haters, because the sports bets in Vegas decided they wanted to take all y'all's money because all y'all got on a Duke bandwagon, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. When I heard Kentucky and North Carolina fans, ooh, I think Duke's going to win. Shut up. You shut the hell up. I don't want any type of help from you. I don't need your help. You are the reason why North Carolina and Kentucky fans, you are the reason why Vegas decided to pull an audible and make that BS call with the over the back, because everybody betted in Duke and sports bet, and they was not about to give you money. They took all you shit. You got bamboozled. You got hustled. You led them up, led astray. You lost, just like we did. The only difference is I didn't lose money. Shout out to the Duke Blivers. It's Duke Nation in here. I don't give a care what y'all say, man. Yo, I want to tell, bro, I'm passionate as fuck, bro. But at the same time, man, we lost. We lost. It's crazy right now, man. Shout out to Marv. Man, I see you in the comments, Marv. He said Duke lost. Duke lost that on their own. You're 100% right, bro. I keep saying that. Duke 100% lost that, but I blame the coaching more than anything, man. If you can't draw up plays to make it easy, you got Common out here who's damn near like 7'13", who literally should be getting easy buckets. Come on, man. You obviously the pressure's gonna be a Cooper Flag, bro. But there's other players that's gotta step up. Set some off-ball screens. Trip somebody. Hell, I don't care what you do. Do something. Slap somebody upside the head. I don't care what you do. Get a technical, rally up the team. I don't care what you do. Do something. 2 field goals in 10 minutes. My 3-year-old daughter could at least win us the game, because all you got to do is give her the ball and she gonna cook. Guarantee she scored more than 2 baskets in 10 minutes. I've watched her. I watched her on a toy goal. She was giving buckets. Thought she was Steph Curry for a second. I can't say Steph because she's my daughter. Stephanie Curry. That's what it was. She was cooking. I got jealous. I don't shoot like that. So when she threw it up, I ain't gonna lie to you, I sent it. And I gave it out to a kid named Matumbo. Not today. But in reality, man, I walked down the hallway and I felt like a piece of shit. Piece of shit, man. Look, you got me over here all discombobulated. Now I need this.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's still Duke Nation in here. I don't care what nobody says. Still Duke Nation. Yo, all my Duke fans, stand up, bro. Shout out to y'all. We coming back next year with the #1 recruit class, and we gonna bust y'all ass. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If they slip Cooper Flag about another couple more milli, you know what I'm saying? He might mess around and stay and haunt y'all again. But My bracket did say Duke versus Florida. Fortunately, I barely missed it. Florida is just on another level. I got a buddy of mine. Actually, I got a couple buddies of mine that are Florida fans. Shout out to y'all. It's gonna be a great game. Florida's on another level. Florida is on another level. They're playing. They're on a man growns game, and everybody else is still playing on a AAU mindset. Florida's different. I ain't gonna lie to you. When the bracket first started, I said I'm worried about Florida. That was the one team I was worried about the most. Well, also Alabama, just because Bama's shooting. They were the number one scoring team in the nation. We were number 12. I think they averaged like damn near almost like 90 points a game. Obviously, in the 3 points, dude, they set the record for the most 3-pointers made in a college game. Like, dude, it reminded me of like the old school IU back when like Tom Coverdale, if anybody remembers that guy from all my Hoosier fans, guys like that would just, all they did was shuck up threes. Either way, it was insane. But literally, all you Kentucky fans, shut up. North Carolina fans, shut up. Anybody else that wants to hate on Duke, shut the hell up. That's what I want. I'm sick and tired of y'all talking. If your team didn't make it to the Final Four, shut the hell up. Now, next year, y'all can start talking again. New season, new me. But I know what it is, though. Vegas did not want Duke to win because they wanted to take y'all's money. It's your fault. Every single one of y'all that said Duke was going to win, a Duke fan, it's your fault. I don't want that bad juju. You a Kentucky fan? I don't want your karma. My daughter's name's Karma. I already got it. And I got good karma. I damn sure don't need your bad karma. Stay the hell off my team's bandwagon. There ain't no space for you. I'm over here fired up, man. Got me drinking. Ooh! Yes. This is y'all. Y'all caused this. Y'all caused that. I want to hear no cats. Get the hell out of my Get out of my comment section with that, man. I'm going to lose people because of that. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that because at this point, I'm fired up. My blood pressure is probably over. Right now, if doctor came in and gave me a blood pressure, they put me on blood pressure medication right now. I'm about to let y'all rile me up because we made it to the Final Four. To me, it was a successful season. When you have the number one player in the country, when you have a team like we do, it's either championship or bust. The fact that we were one game short and we lost it ourselves, because I damn sure didn't think Houston earned it. Now, don't get me wrong. Houston did what they were supposed to do to win the game. But if we did what we were supposed to do and had better coaching, we would have won that game. National championship, and I'll be honest, we would have gave Florida every bit of what they needed. Because right now, Florida's looking unstoppable. Anyway, I'm going to look into something else with the NBA. We got the NBA up here now. My Dallas Mavericks are still ass. Let me look at the standings real quick so that way I can give y'all an accurate assessment with that. And I'm going to go over a few teams, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. Now, kind of looking at the Eastern Conference, obviously you have Cleveland. Cleveland's still holding that number one spot. Boston second. Knicks third. Pacers fourth. Bucks fifth. Pistons somehow are sixth with they old thugging ass. Magic, who's still got a losing record. Somehow they're in a 7th seed. The Hawks, I don't even know what to say about y'all. But y'all in the A spot. The Bulls, y'all fucking trash. Y'all been trash, but it's all good. I ain't hating on y'all. I just as an old school Bulls fan back when Jordan was there, I hope y'all get your shit together. And then the Heat's got the 10th spot. Yeah, I don't even know how to talk about them. They've been irrelevant since Jimmy left. And then he went over there and made Golden State great again. He's a man. Let me give you a mustard for Jimmy Butler on his Donald Trump shit. Yo, I think they're like 18-2 with Steph Curry, and I think I saw the statistic. It was I think they're 18-2 since Jimmy Butler was traded and Steph Curry him in the lineup. That's actually pretty impressive. So yo, shout out to Jimmy Butler out there getting it. Moving on to the West. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna go to my prediction before I switch over to the West. So I think Cleveland's the real deal. I'll be honest with you, they ain't beating Boston. Boston's still gonna win all this shit. I said that at the beginning of the season, and I'm still saying it toward the end of the season. Boston's gonna repeat. Until they decide to develop a very good team and well-rounded team like the Boston Celtics, y'all ain't winning shit. And the sad part is a team that played Boston last year, we ain't shit. Matter of fact, we donkey shit. We the shit that you can't pick up because it's all soft. When a dog takes a crap on your carpet and then you got to get all your carpet clean because you can't get the crusties out, that's how bad as shit the Dallas Mavericks are. I still never got over this trade. I had to become an LA fan and root for the Lakers. Not because they're winning. Not so much because of LeBron. I like LeBron. But I've always kind of been like, it's the Lakers. But y'all took the heart and soul of Dallas. And I told you I got a conspiracy behind the trade. I think I'm not even going to go in the conspiracy because I already did that on another podcast. But the NBA owes us. I don't care what y'all do. But the NBA owes us for making that trade. It was not Nico Harrison's choice. It was above him. This is a financial move for the NBA. Because when the NBA has the highest ratings is whenever the Lakers and the Boston Celtics are the best teams in the NBA. You look at the record, they're both, well, I don't know if the Lakers, let me see if the Lakers are still in the second seed. I think they're not. I think they dropped down a little bit. They're in the third seed. But they're only they are 4 games back. Is it doable? Yeah, but they got to go on a hot streak. I think they should just kind of coast all the way through, in my opinion, because when you look at the way the West is set up, I think in a 7-game series, I think the Lakers beat Oklahoma City, as crazy as that sounds. The way that Luka torched OKC last year, bro, he's going to come back even harder. Don't get me wrong, SGA's game is nice. He's definitely going to get the MVP. But it's just levels, man. It's levels. But, I'll get into that over there when I go to the West. But I do think in the Eastern Conference, I think it's going to come down to probably Cleveland versus Boston. Rarely I ever say a 1 versus a 2. I just think there's levels, and I think they're literally steps ahead of all the other teams. Knicks has got injuries. They don't even know when Brunson's coming back, which is another person that our Dallas Mavericks decided to trade away for pocket lint and a shot of Hennessy. I ain't drinking Hennessy, by the way. But pocket lint and Hennessy is all you got rid of Jalen Brunson for. He comes out to be a star. So you got rid of 2 people who are probably put Jalen Brunson in top 12, top 15. You get rid of him and Luka, and we got nothing to show for. And all y'all ended up with was a broke down AD. Like I said, you never trade a Ferrari for a high mileage Buick LaCrosse. It's crazy to me. When I see that traded, I still feel like this.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some damn help, man. And y'all get paid to make these decisions. I can do these decisions for free. I jumped on 2K right when that Dallas Mavericks trade happened, bro, and I tried the same trade. The Los Angeles Lakers said, we are not trading away Anthony Davis. He's a valuable piece. They won't even let me con them on the game, and y'all got conned in real life. That is absolutely diabolically crazy to me. Get some medication, get your shit together, or get the hell out of the front office. I can do a better job. Sorry, but I can. I'll be making trades on 2K, guys. I swear. I just did this one. And I simulate most of my stuff when I do my GM. But true story, at one point, I had 14 draft picks in 1 year because I was trading assets that I was picking up and for the right picks for future. We ain't even got anything good going for us. But I ain't going to lie to you. When Anthony Davis is in the lineup, I think we're 6-1. But that's the problem. He barely plays. He sneezes, gets back spasms, he's out. He gets out of bed, he stubs his toe, he's out. He bends down to pick up a plate of food, he's out. The man is damaged goods. He's good when he's available. That's like you having a girlfriend, but she only shows up every so often. She ain't yours. She ain't yours. We don't own, he's Anthony Davis don't play for Dallas. He fills a spot in Dallas. He shows up when he feels like it. Don't get me wrong. Do I think we're going to be all right when KD and him are in the lineup and they're all healthy? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And I'll be honest, we might make some noise. The one favor the NBA owes us, y'all better give us KD. Yep, I said it. We need I'm so mad right now, I can barely even talk. We need Kevin Durant. Give us KD. He don't want to be in Phoenix anyway. It stank down there. It smelled like sweaty balls and depression. Trade KD to Dallas and give us our get back. Because I'll run with Kyrie, Clay, Kevin, AD. That's a nasty squad. And we still got Derek Lively. We still got Daniel Gafford. They're all fucking hurt. They're done for the year. They're probably in Cancun right now with a cast on their leg or walking around in crutches. I've been in crutches. My heart has been in a crutch since they decided to get rid of Luka Doncic. Get out of here with that, man. You ain't feeding me that bull crap, man. Vegas out here stealing people's money. Got Duke losing over some BS. You can't even lose by 6. You can't even lose a 6-point lead on NBA 2K. Well, actually, yeah, you can. But I'm just saying, it's hard to do it on a video game. You tell me you do it in real life? John Shire just all of a sudden got look, I'm back here talking about it, man. I'm still pissed off about it, man. It's crazy work. Crazy work. Anyway, I think it's, like I said, I think it's Boston, and I think it's going to be Cleveland, bearing no major injuries, but I do think Boston's going to win in a 7-game series. Actually, I'm only going to give it to 6. That's my prediction. For the Eastern Conference, it's Boston versus Cleveland. Boston in 6. Now, going to the Western Conference. Oklahoma City, number 1 spot. We all know that. Shockingly enough, the Rockets are still holding that 2 spot, which shout out to them, man. They're a good young team. They ain't ready for the moment. They ain't. Lakers are 3rd. Nuggets are 4th. Warriors are 5th. I think they're going to be the dangerous team. Timberwolves 6th. Somehow the Clippers, the crusty-ass Clippers, are holding that 7th spot. And they got 46 wins, which is crazy work to me. AC got to go into them shooting-ass Grizzlies. What's the nickname they call John Morant? John Wick. John Wick. That's what we call him. John Wick. Fuck. Stop shooting shit. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Get your team back up in the rankings where people actually respect the damn Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are laughing stock right now. Paul Gasol over here rolling in his grave. Mark Gasol rolling over in his grave right now. Man. And then y'all let go of your coach mid-season for whatever stupid reason. And y'all put this bum interim coach, and y'all like damn near 0-4. Once again, I could do that. You pay me half the money, I can go 0-4 for you. Ja, keep shooting your shot. Do me a favor. Shoot a couple threes while you're at it. We know your ass is a trash-ass three-point shooter. You're athletic as hell. Can't shoot the ball. Somehow you can fire off some rounds. If you somehow put more effort in shooting threes than you do shooting a gun, or bro, what are you doing? Why? What is this? What's cool about this? I don't understand today's society where shooting is cool. It makes no sense. It's a gesture, bro. It's a terrible ass gesture. Be like Miles Bridges. He ain't shooting. He's pointing at you. Do something like that, bro. You're giving away $75,000 for a stupid gesture, bro. That makes no sense. You want to spend $75 for $75,000? Go spend it. Go help a school or something. Make that money valuable. Don't just piss it away and give it to the NBA. They want your money anyway. You're just making it easy for them, bro. That's stupid. And you're going to keep doing it. It's crazy work to me. That's why you Grizzlies suck. Nobody's a Grizzlies fan. I ain't never met a real Grizzlies fan. And if there is one somehow, please tell me some relevant information about the Memphis Grizzlies that I don't already know. Because I feel like I'm more of a fan of the Memphis Grizzlies, not because I'm an actual fan, because I've actually been to games in Memphis. I was a fan of Paul Gasol from the second he got drafted and was in Memphis. And then the back, I used to root back for them when Master P was with the Grizzlies in Toronto. So if you ain't a real fan, I don't want to hear nothing about the Grizzlies. Now, I didn't say no John Morant fan. John Wick. I ain't say no John Wick fan. And even then, they about to ship him out. They about to trade him for a laptop, a messed up USB cord, a trash-ass outdated iPhone, and 3 draft picks. He's going to end up somewhere that's going to be more of a value. He might mess around and end up in a top prestige organization. Like I could see him going to like Houston. I could see him somehow ended up in Miami. Well, actually, he ain't going to Miami. Pat Riley ain't going for that. You pop off the first round, trade it. Hey, Pat Riley, that's my guy. Oh, yeah? Trade it. Thanks for coming. We don't need you. He can't go there. But honestly, he can end up in spots, man, that I think that's I think could be a good asset. Like I said, I do think he can go up to Houston. Might sound crazy, man, but I feel like I could see him somehow making it to the Suns. If they get rid of KD, somehow I can see that. Not KD. Devin Booker, John Morant, John Wick, and trash ass Bradley Beal, which he ain't going nowhere. That man got too much money to lose. He got a no trade clause because the Wizards was dumb enough to give that into his terroristic demands. He's stuck there. He's gonna waste away like Charles Barkley's career did and should have went somewhere else. Anyway, but yeah, the Mavs somehow were trying to stay relevant, and they're in that nice spot to play in. The Kings is in that 10th spot. I got no hope for anybody that is anywhere from the 6th seed all the way down. Y'all ain't got no shot. My prediction, I'm going to go with Oklahoma City's definitely got to be there. And I feel like the Lakers are going to drop the ball in the semis. I do. I'm going to go with the dark horse. I'm going to go with the Warriors. I want the Lakers to win. Don't get me wrong. I am a Luka guy. As you can tell, I wear 77. I got 77 reasons on why they're going to choke. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real like a dirty pair of sneakers, man. I want to see LeBron get his next championship. It ain't going to happen. The L.A. LeBrons, the L.A. Wildfires, it ain't doing it. No way. But I'm hold out hope. Shout out to all them fans out there that tunes in. What y'all's predictions, man? I'm curious. Who do y'all think's going to win? Like I said, I think it's going to be Boston. Probably going to go with Boston and... Man, I really want to say Boston and Lakers. I feel like somehow they're going to work themselves there, which totally contradicts what I'm saying. It's just, there's so much politicking when it comes to sports betting. And if that's what the NBA wants, it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I mean, the shit's rigged. I just honestly don't believe that the Lakers are going to make it that far. I hope they do. But I'm going to go with the Warriors. I'm going to go with the Warriors and the Thunder for the Western Conference Final. I'm probably going to say Thunder in 7. I'm going to go with 7. I'm going to go with 6. Thunder in 6. And then Boston is going to dust the floor just like they did my Mavs last year. I think Boston wins in 6. That's my prediction with the NBA. I mean, if y'all feel y'all got other opinions, please throw them in there, but I just don't see anything else happening. MLB is definitely on its way. It's finally, it's here. It's thriving. My Yankees are thriving. First team to 25 home runs. Yep. Shout out to the Yankees. Yo, shout out to them. We're doing it. We're going back. I know that some of the other teams that people typically were excited about. Who is that? The Rangers. I know the Rangers are doing very well. Let's see. I know they got somehow the Trash Tigers is even 500 right now in the American League. The American League West, the Rangers, like I said, there was excitement about them. They're doing very well. So, I don't want to overlook them right now, but the Yankees is still the best team going in the AL, so all y'all can suck a dick. But, shout out to the Phillies. The Phillies is doing very well. The Mets are doing very well. I really want the Phillies to do well just because Preston Mattingly is the active GM right there, Evansville born. Played against him in high school. He's a phenomenal athlete. So shout out to them, to the Phillies doing their thing. Shout out to the Cubs. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect much from the Cubs this year. Cubs is like 7-4. Let me double check. Yeah, Cubs are 7-4. Cardinals are still hanging in there. They're 4-3. And everybody else sucks. National League West, obviously, the Dodgers, who somehow monopolized to get every fucking body on the team, in the league on the team. They're doing really well at 9-1. Obviously, they're going to be the heavy favorites to win it all. I can hope that my Yankees get another chance at that. They're looking strong this year. Very strong. I know my co-host is a huge Braves fan. Y'all 1-8. Hey, Josh, you ain't here. 1-8. Trash. Team is ass, dog. But it's all good, man. I know you were super excited about the Braves. I don't know why, but you need to find yourself a new team. Matter of fact, if you want to come to the Yankee bandwagon, I got a friend that can sneak you on the bandwagon, brother. I got you. Come to the Yankees. Come to the most prestigious team and the greatest team in all of sports. All of sports. Come to the Yankees, dog. We know how to win over here. Have we won lately a championship? No. But we there. We there. We was just there last year. Get a little bit better pitching. We grew a little bit. Come on to the team, bro. 1-8 ain't it. You gonna have gray hairs messing with the Atlanta Braves. They ain't brave no more. That's the Atlanta Frightened. That's what they call it. Because the realistic Braves, they're warriors. They fight. They win. Not them. Not Atlanta. Not the Atlanta. They're no. There's no Brave there. No. Just Atlanta ass. That's your team name now. The Atlanta ass. Because y'all playing like cheeks and smell like shit. And Atlanta traffic's awful. Anybody that lives in Atlanta, I can't stand y'all. Y'all got to learn how to drive better. I don't know how y'all get so much traffic when there ain't no construction and everybody drives like 90 mile an hour. I still don't understand your traffic jams. Y'all need to do something better to I don't know, add a couple more highways or something, but this shit's ridiculous. I've been in many other big cities. Traffic, I get it. It's bad. Traffic's bad everywhere. But y'all need to figure some shit out. Because I shouldn't have to go from one side to the other side of the town in Atlanta. It shouldn't take me 3 hours. I didn't miss the baseball game because Betty Bop then fucking tried to switch over in the wrong lane, got fucking tailbone, caused a 16-car pileup. Now I missed my game because of your poor decision making because you woke up late. Get your shit together, Atlanta. And get your team together. Because I don't care if you're a basketball fan or a baseball fan. It don't look great in Atlanta. No, who wants to be in Atlanta? Nobody. Nobody even goes to Magic City anymore. The talent from Magic City don't even want to go there anymore. The talent in Magic City asked for to get traded out of Atlanta. That's how bad it is. Nobody wants to be in Atlanta. Anyway, going into the baseball predictions, I still think my Yankees are going to somehow pull it out this year. We'll definitely come out of the American League. That's a given. It's just going to be really hard to beat the Dodgers. It's all about momentum. So I'm going to hold out hope for that. We're going to see. We're going to make it do what it do. I was going to talk to you guys about the UFC as well. I'm a huge UFC fan. Have a couple friends that's in the UFC. I think that's it's going to be huge. I know next week is going to be a very good stacked card. You got Volk versus Diego Lopez. I think that's going to be a nice one. I do think Volk's going to pull it out, though. I'm going to go with a 5th round decision. I think Diego's going to start off hot, but I think Volk in the championship round is going to pull it together. But that's going to be a really good fight. My pick fight of the night is going to be Patty and Chandler. Chandler's going to get reckless like he always does. He's either going to get caught or he's going to get choked out. I think Patty's going to win that. I do want Chandler to win because to me he's kind of starting to gear more towards a gatekeeper, and I don't like that. Because he is an entertaining fighter. He is a great guy. I want to see him win. I just don't think Patty thing is going to be – I don't think he's going to get it off that. I think after this, Chandler's just got to start he's got to start running after money fights. Fight guys who are on their way out. That's the best thing I can tell you. I know Poirier, you guys have already done that. Try to go back after Gaethje. Max Holloway would be a nice one, man, but, stay away from these young guns, man. These young bulls, as Charles Barkley said, these young bulls is coming. They coming. No, but they are. They really are. They're on their way on the up. Stay away from them, Michael Chandler, bro. Fortunately, I don't think this is a fight that you're going to win. I hope you do, but, if I was a betting man, I would go with Patty the Batty. I'm going to go with a 2nd round submission. Bryce Mitchell, for the ones who know Bryce Mitchell, I'm a very big fan of his. Besides when he said Adolf Hitler was a good person, that was tough to hear. I don't really understand the logic behind that. I think maybe just said something like controversial to maybe get extra followers. I don't know, but there's no way that Adolf Hitler was a good person. No way. That's like saying Saddam or Bin Laden or Vladimir Putin's a good person. They're bad people. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that subject because it's irrelevant. But I do think Bryce Mitchell's going to pull it out. He's fighting Silva. I know both of those guys have very good records. I think the shit talking in the lead up to it, I think Bryce is going to be pretty vicious in that fight. I see Bryce winning by some sort of violent knockout. Yair and Pitbull, I think that's going to be a really good one. Honestly, man, I watched a little bit of Pitbull's fights. I know he's pretty rough and rugged. I'm actually going to take Pitbull in his debut. I'm going to go with maybe a 4th round knockout by Pitbull. I'm sorry, they're doing 3 rounds. My apologies. I think they're going to go 3, so I'm going to go it's tough. Because Yair is a good fighter. And I don't want to knock him down, but maybe a 2nd round knockout. 2nd round knockout, I think. I don't really think anybody's really going to pay attention to Dominic Reyes' fight. I don't really know what to say about that because, I mean, he's only got like 18 fights. The guy he's fighting's got like damn near almost 40 fights. So that's, it's definitely a veteran fight. I'd like to see Dominic win, but I think he's also on the way out. It wouldn't surprise me if he lost. I know that they canceled the Carlos fight. Unfortunately, I really wanted to see that. I think Carlos actually was probably going to pull that one off. Those are 2 guys that get after it. I would love to see that, though, in the future. I know they got a couple other cards coming up in April. They got the Ian Gary fight. That's going to be a good one. Some of the others to pay attention to is, let me see, on 315. I do think the Corey Sandhagen fight and Davison Figueiredo, I think that fight's going to be really good. Somehow I feel like that'll make it to a decision. I know there's a couple pay-per-views away from now. That's in like May or something. But I think that's going to be a really good fight. I was kind of just looking over the card. Let's see. The Blaha and Jack Daniel Menelea, that fight's going to be nice. I still think Blaha is going to pull through that, and I think that I think he's only holding the belt long enough until his next fight. And then I think that I think his title reign is going to be over with. I'm a huge Blaha fan. He's from the Chicago area. Love his trolling skills on social media. If you guys ever get a chance, you guys should follow Blaha on his platform. Not going to lie. That dude's trolling is to another level. And I think he's Palestinian, which is crazy because like they're like the complete opposite. But since he's so Americanized, like his trolling is just to another level. It's actually pretty funny. But that's like a fight to watch on a card coming up. Outside of that, man, I know I really want to see that John Jones and Tom Aspinall fight. I truly believe that John Jones is just trolling. I don't think he needs that fight. I think he should fight him just so everybody can shut up. But it always seems like there's always a new contender. Oh, such and such, man, I think he can contend against Sean Jones. No, you can't. He's the GOAT. The greatest of all time. John Jones ain't losing. John Jones ain't going to take no fight that he probably can lose. Floyd been doing that. Floyd been bamboozling y'all for all these years, and all y'all do is watch Floyd's fights to watch him lose. He ain't going to take a fight that he's going to lose. It ain't happening. He's got too much time invested in too many hard-working rounds to put it at risk to potentially lose. It ain't going to happen. John Jones ain't going to lose. Matter of fact, I think John Jones is going to steamroll Aspinall, and I think he's going to beat him probably in the 2nd or 3rd round. I think Aspinall is going to get overzealous. I think that John Jones' wrestling skills are going to take over, and I think he chokes him out. But, hey, wild things happen, so I'm not here to trash Tom Aspinall. I think he's a great heavyweight fighter. He just ain't John Jones. So, that's some of the things I watch out in the UFC. I'm actually been in talks with getting one of my friends onto the podcast to talk specifically MMA. I can't tell you who it is. What I can tell you is he's been all over the world. He's wrestled for the Who's Is Who. Or he's fought for the Who's Is Who's. He still currently is fighting. He's whooping ass while he's doing it. It'd be cool to bring him onto the platform. I know he's super busy right now, but I'm going to try to catch him when he's not cutting for a fight. But it would be cool to bring him on, tell him or explain to your guys his experience of, what he did when he worked for, the companies, the top companies in the world. his upbringing, kind of coming from like an area where expectations wasn't going to be highly on his opportunity list, and he literally killed it. He killed it. So I'm working on things like that, man. I got a lot of guests that I got in the cooks, in the works, that you guys are going to enjoy. I know Charleston White was just here yesterday. I would have loved to try to pull him to come on the podcast. I know that's a far stretch, but it's not as hard as you think. I got to find out who his inner circle is. And, maybe one day on the platform, we get a little bit more established. I can make those type of moves. I just need the participation. I need the likes. I need the shares. I need the subscriptions. I need the notification button every time when we come on. I don't care if you chime in for a minute to the whole hour and a half or hour, however long we're on the platform. Better believe if I'm going to have people like that, we're going to really go after it. It ain't going to be just sitting here rambling about stuff. We're actually going to get after it. We're going to get in some deep, dark questions, controversial questions, and we literally going to have fun with this. So yeah, I just need y'all to keep helping us grow. When we grow, we're going to be able to produce a lot more, guys. Right now, this is all a hobby. It's a fun hobby. This is all free. You know what I mean? Like, this equipment, it's not cheap. But, with the right vision and the right hard work and the effort and the participation to you guys, we can definitely make this shit work. Podcasting now is easy to access. But at the end of the day, people just want to watch somebody entertaining. I don't care what you do. You can sit here and talk like this. It doesn't matter. If you're entertaining, you talk the shit, you walk the walk, and you talk it up, and you keep people glued to the TV screens, you go have a career in this shit. Just saying. Mustard for that. Yo, but everybody that's on their podcast platform doing their thing, shout out to y'all. Like I said, we're still climbing on a day in and day out basis. Like I said, I got some amazing hosts coming up. Can't tell you guys who they are because when I drop the gems, I don't want to give the gems a little early. But just know I got some people that are YouTubers who have a very successful podcast. So not only that they're going to come on a platform, tell us about their experiences and how they climbed up, but your boy's going to get a little bit more ammunition so he can just job and rant, fire off a little bit better round so that way he can put this platform in a better position so we can give each one of y'all the content that you desire. So that way you tell a friend, and your friend tells a friend, and your friends' friends tell a friend, and they tell a neighborhood dog, and the dog tells a cat, and the cat tells a rat, and the rat tells ants. We gonna run this shit. Moving on from the MMA talks. What's been going on with the damn weather? That's what I want to know. All this damn rain that Mother Nature decided to put in fucking Midwest. Y'all giving us tornadoes. You're giving us rain. You're giving us thunder. It's 30-something degrees. It should probably be snowing next week. Make your fucking mind. I just want a warm day that I can jump on my motorcycle and I can ride up and down the road without worrying about my life ending because Mother Nature decides to throw rain in the rich. Stop raining. We don't need that shit. Go throw that shit in the Midwest. Not in the Midwest. In the Middle East. Go throw that shit in fucking Saudi where it's all dry out there. They need rain. We don't need this shit. I drove through a puddle the other day and my Camaro almost got submerged underneath the water. I ain't even got no floaties. No water wings. No nothing. No life jacket. Now I got to go to Walmart and try to find a clearance life jacket because I'm afraid that if I hit a puddle, I might go all the way under. This shit ain't cool. I don't know where all this rain bullshit coming from, but we don't need it. And we ain't got no dry. First, give us a quality amount of hot weather where our grass is so dry that it's literally do that and then give us the damn rain. We don't need all this rain. Where's it going to go? People's house getting flooded, roads blocked off. The neighborhood random stray dogs can't even roam the neighborhood because they got to swim to the next destination. You got all these rats and shit that can't even cross over. I saw a possum the other day walking across the street. He didn't crawl. He walked. I saw him. He was in a boat. He walked to a boat and did this all the way across the street. And all I could say was,
What?
That is crazy. And then when I drove past him, he chucked the deuces. And what I do, I was over here like, What's up? But no, man, it's bad out here. I saw matter of fact, I saw a raccoon like 2 weeks ago. Bro. And he was on top of a house. And I thought it was weird. So when I drove by, I was like, man, that's crazy. A raccoon on top of the house? Like, why is he not in the bushes? Or why is he not underneath there? Or why is he not in the garage or in a tree or some shit? That man was on top of the house, bro. I should have asked him why. He was only telling me that it was about to rain. He was making his new home on top of somebody's house. He's preparing for all this bullshit rain where it's been raining for 40 days and 40 nights. It's crazy. We don't need all this damn rain. Take that shit on somewhere else. Give me a hot day. Let me sweat where the sweat roll down my ass crack because it's so damn hot. Not because it's been raining so much and I'm in here soaked. Now I got to wear rain boots everywhere I go. I looking like SpongeBob over here squeaking all over the damn places. I got rain boots on because Mother Nature want to give us all this damn rain. Cut it out. Mother Nature, do me a favor.
Stop it. Get some help.
Spring. Give us spring weather. Don't offspring more rain. We don't need that shit. Anyway, all these damn tornadoes and shit. It seems like every other day we got a tornado watch. You got tornado warnings. I swear, Evansville done had about 8 tornadoes in the last 4 days. That's not even possible, but that's what it's been going. My notification going crazy. 14 News keep sending me these damn notifications. My damn battery's going low because all the damn notifications. I get it. There's a tornado watch. Anytime there's a thunderstorm, there's probably a tornado watch. Stop blowing my damn phone up with that shit. We all know that. Now if something touched the ground, you better be letting me know. But if I'm on one side of the town, don't send me no damn notification about a tornado that's 20 miles away. It ain't coming this way. It's going in the opposite way. We're fortunate that we're right next to the river, so everything blows over us. The poor towns on the outskirts of Evansville, they get shit on. And I know what they over here thinking. Hey, throw that shit back over there. Why we gotta get all that bullshit? I'd be feeling that way if I was in Oakland City, where I went to college. If I was in Oakland City and that big-ass tornado came through and torched everything, I'm like, so Evansville can't get that either, though? They got more people. Y'all got more property to damage out there, man. We got farmland. We got all these acres. We ain't got much. Y'all trying to take whatever we got. Church roof getting blown off and shit. I've heard of raise the roof, but this is ridiculous. Leave them small towns alone. Go take that shit somewhere else. Why you just ain't got tornadoes out in the ocean, just out there just wasting space? Go throw that shit elsewhere, man. I bet you what? I bet you threw some tornadoes in Ukraine right now. I bet you Russia would take their ass right back to Russia. They ain't fucking with the weather. It's cold out there right now. But I bet you if you threw a tornado, I bet you everybody would seize. Matter of fact, Trump, bro, I know y'all alter the weather. Go alter that shit over there in Ukraine and throw a couple tornadoes over there and then let them over there. Let them take their ass back over there. That's how you seize. That's a ceasefire right there. Y'all putting all this shit over here. We ain't beefing. We don't want this shit. Anyway, you know, I'm done bitching about the weather, but yo, seriously, Mother Nature, get this shit together, please. We want warm weather. That's all we want. Just a couple days. Don't give us one day with 80 degrees and the sun don't even fucking come out. That's teasing. That's teasing. You literally just said you was gonna go on a date with me, and then all of a sudden you called me an hour before we supposed to be talking about, well, my kids' baby daddy didn't show up. He wasn't gonna show up in the first place. Why the hell are you asking him? Go ask your mama. Go ask your grandma. Go ask your best friend who loves the kids. Go ask them. Go ask this dude. He ain't gonna do shit. He don't do shit anyway. Stop giving us false hope, Mother Nature. We just want some good weather. That's it. That's it. It's not hard to ask for. Just a couple days. We don't want a whole damn week. Just give us like 3 days, 4 days. We don't care. We ain't picky. Just leave the tornadoes and the extra rain. Right now, I'm damn near about to go build the Noah's Ark because I don't even know if it's gonna stop. This shit's crazy. Anyway, you know, going on to inflation. I want to talk to y'all about inflation with all these tariffs and stuff. Everybody's making a big deal about, you know, oh, we're going to pay so much for this, we're going to pay so much for that. You're 100% right. Things will go up. They're not going to go up as much as you think. It sucks, don't get me wrong, but this is going to benefit us in the years to come. Our kids are going to be able to benefit with more American jobs that gives them the opportunities to grow their income, which puts them in better financial positions. This is a position that we're not going to see the positive side until 10 years from now. But these tariffs is going to benefit America down the road. We just got to take it on the shin because everything that's going to come over here, we're still going to get the shit. It's just going to be more expensive. But we're charging them more, so it's going to help us out. So that way when we get taxes back, they won't fuck us in the ass so much. Yes, I said that. Because they've been fucking us. The only difference is Joe Biden and all these others just ain't been giving us lube. They call us in for a prostate exam, and instead of slipping a finger, they fucked us. We've been getting fucked, so I don't understand what the issue is. We should just accept it, pay our shit, bring more American jobs back in here, build our country up. We should be the number one priority anyway. Instead of going out here giving everybody else money, let's build this shit here. I mean, I ain't preaching the MAGA bandwagon, but bro, we are first. We need to look after each other. Fuck going on everywhere else. Don't get me wrong, I want to help everybody out, but bro, help our country out first. Make sure everything's intact here, make sure we strong, and we stand at 10 toes, and then go help everybody else out. These people don't give a fuck about us. They need us. That's the only reason why they give a fuck about us. We don't need them. We got, like Trump said, we got water in between us. Who want the American smoke? Please invade this country. We all got guns. We all protect ourselves. You ever want to watch our country come together? Invade this shit. You got Bloods, Crips, KKK. I guarantee all they won't click up. And then what? You got John Wick, John Moran out here. Fuck. Bro, John Moran just need to go to the military. Let him spend 6 months in the military, throw him on the yard line. Boy, that man gonna go crazy. He might get dead, but he gonna go crazy. You throw these rappers who's all talking about this gang life, throw them motherfuckers in there. Y'all want a career? Y'all want to stay out? Y'all want to stay out the prison system? Y'all want to stay out jails? Just go to the military. You can kill people for free. I don't even condone killing people. But if you're going to stand up for the country, bro, you can rap and kill people at the same time, bro. You can have double the fun and satisfaction, and you don't get paid while you do it. Yo, mustard for all the ghetto ones that's in the military right now. Yo, I see y'all out there doing your thing. Once again, shout out to all y'all that chimed into the podcast, the episode. I really appreciate y'all once again. I appreciate everybody in the comment section that what dropped in there. I don't even care if you ain't got nothing to talk about the topic. Just drop in there and just let me know you here. Because I'm going to show y'all love like y'all show me love. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And I appreciate the hell out of y'all dropping time for the platform to help me. Because without y'all, there is no me, there is no we. And guess what? We get urinated on like pee. Shit on. I'm talking to Mexican. I just got done eating Mexican food and my ass just blew out. And it shot all on the backside of the toilet. Without y'all, that's what we are. So we appreciate y'all. I know that was kind of a brief discussion, but I'm just letting y'all know how important y'all are to us. And we want that to keep growing. So however I can increase the platform and make it better, y'all comments and y'all letting me know helps me out. And I was actually excited to do this podcast by myself, not because my co-hosts or any of my guests are not good. They're great. And people are like, we want to hear you more. Why? I don't know. I don't even like hearing myself. I sound weird. I sound like I've been smoking cigarettes for 47 years, and I ain't even 40. I don't know why y'all want to listen to me. I just talk. You give me a microphone, I won't shut the hell up. I try to, but I don't. My mouth's like a treadmill. Until you hit the off button, he ain't going to stop. Wish I could use the cardio like that, man. I'd be in fucking shape. Call me John Wick. Shit. Anyway, but I said, like I said, I think the inflation, the tariffs, we're gonna go through it for a little bit. Sit, guys, be patient for a couple years. And I know you guys probably don't like Trump, and that's cool. But just give it a couple years, and you'll see the benefits of what he's trying to do for the country. I come from a Democratic background, from a family's all Democrats. I just vote conservative. I vote for what makes sense. If it's gonna benefit me or my child or my family or anybody I care about, I'm about it. I don't care if they're white, black, Cuban, Japanese, burnt to a crisp. If they're gonna help the country out and help us, definitely help my financial banking out. You got my vote. I don't give a damn what you believe in. You can believe in having robots and sex dolls and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Everybody's weird in their own way. People got weird fetishes. I don't give a shit. You help me grow my pockets, I got to get behind you. Anyway, enough for the inflation talk, man. I know here recently, there was a stabbing that was, I don't know if it was in Florida, but it was somewhere, and a little 17-year-old kid got stabbed and killed at a track meet. Like, what the hell is going on, bro? What's so bad in your life that you gotta take a knife from a disagreement? This is where I blame rap music, because all rap music preaches is violence, bro. That shit is demonic. So I don't listen to much rap. I listen to a little bit of it. I don't get too crazy with it, because it don't fucking make sense. The old hip-hop is still relevant. There's a reason why 20, 25 years ago, the same music is still being played in nightclubs, on radio stations. The music was good. But the violence and about shooting and stealing and robbing and all this bullshit, bro, that shit ain't cool. Like, what's so cool about going to jail? What's so cool about going to prison? It makes no fucking sense. You can't even have a 17-year-old child at a track meet without potentially getting killed. Think if that was your son or daughter. This shit is crazy. It's to the point where when my daughter gets old enough, I'm going to have to teach her how to shoot a gun. And yes, she's going to be carrying because of stupid motherfuckers like that who want to go out here and ruin people's lives, man, from a disagreement. Whatever happened to the good old days where you and I can have a disagreement, bro, and if we don't like each other, we can just throw the knucks. We can fight. It's free. I should start a platform for a boxing ring where two people beef and they want to do it the right way. Just come in the ring. Y'all got fucking 10 rounds. 2 minute, 10 rounds. And y'all can slug the fuck out. And after the fight is over, the beef is done. You shake hands. Whoever wins, they win. Whoever loses, they lose. And take y'all asses back to y'all respectful communities and do something better. Because this stabbing and killing shit, bro, that shit ain't cool, bro. We're not meant to be doing that kind of shit. But it's the music and shit that influences these young people, man, to go out here and act fucking stupid. I blame the fucking parents. Parent your fucking kids. Tell them what's right and wrong. The fuck they got a knife and a gun for? They shouldn't even be introduced to that kind of shit until they are logically able to make fucking decisions like that. It's the fucking parents' fault. Because you ain't around, because you too busy still trying to act young, and you ain't trying to protect your kid. Fucking protect your kids, man. Quit leaving them up to grandma to fucking do that shit. I grew up in a fucking broken home. I grew up without a fucking pops. But I ain't going around fucking John Morant motherfuckers. That shit ain't cool. I don't understand it, man. Nothing makes sense to go to fucking jail. You're missing out on fucking life, bro. Your fucking kids are missing out on that shit. Your parents are embarrassed, bro. Think of all your ancestors that busted their fucking ass, that dealt with racism, that dealt with slavery. All these people that were affected because you fucked up. These people worked their asses off and put their lives on the line for you to fuck it up, bro. It's crazy to me. That shit does not make sense. Get your shit together. Parent your fucking kids. If you don't know how to do it, go to YouTube. There's YouTube videos on how to do everything. First time I ever learned how to ride a motorcycle, I fucking YouTubed it. And then I jumped on the motorcycle and I figured it out. If you ain't got nobody in your circle, go find somebody. Go find you a mentor who's older than you, who's more wiser than you, is going to make smart decisions. People need help raising kids. I get it. We don't get a fucking handbook on how to teach how to fucking take care of kids, especially if you ain't got nobody in your corner. Go find that shit. Stop letting the kids, man. That 17-year-old kid that died, man, had a great future. Hell, even the kid that stabbed him could have had a great future. Now he's looking at attempted murder. Not attempted. He's done. He's getting life bare minimum. He might fuck around and get the fucking ejection chair. It's just crazy, bro. Both parents are gonna lose their fucking kid. It's sad, man. It's truly sad. That's why I say this world's fucked up. But we need people like y'all to come together, man, and fucking do shit. We gotta bond together, bro. There's a reason why we got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Shut the fuck up and learn. That goes for me, too. I'm telling y'all, that goes for me. I'm not perfect. I'm far from fucking perfect. But better believe if I think somebody is suitable in a better fucking position, I need to know what they know. Don't you think it's weird that billionaires stay billionaires and there's only so many? Or millionaires stay millionaires? There's a tight-knit group because they only hang out with each other so they can stay rich. The rich stay richer, the poor stay poor. Start hanging out with people that fucking do shit in their life. If you see a phenomenal person and they fucking take care of their kids, ask them what the fuck they doing. That doesn't mean you're less of a person. Just ask them. I've done that times. I'm like, yo, bro, I see you do all this shit, and I thrive off that. What makes you do that? What gets you up at night? I might have my own answers, but what you need to do is just ask, bro. We got 2 ears. There's a reason why we got that. We could have had 2 mouths so we can talk more bullshit and only listen to one person. We can listen on both sides, man. The whole point of life is to learn from people. Like, for an example, like Reese. Reese is in the comment section. Shout out to you, Reese. But Reese is a good father. So me being a new father, I want to get like that. And not necessarily get like that. I want to be better than him. Not in a disrespectful way. I just want to be a better father. You guys should check out this book called Fatherless America. It'll blow your mind. It will seriously blow your mind. Dads, be there for your fucking kids. You don't understand. You brought that child in the world. That is a sense of responsibility that God gave you. That's a blessing. It's not a fucking chore. Stop getting in these streets, bro. There's nothing in the fucking streets that's more important than your fucking child. You got to lead your child in the right direction. You're supposed to leave the next generation better than how you fucking got it. Don't they tell you, leave the world better than how you found it? Your kid's a prime example. Stop letting your kids go out and just hang out with anybody. Monitor what the fuck they doing. I ain't telling you to fucking put a tight blanket around them. Just lead them in the right direction. I was grateful that my grandma helped me out. I don't know where the fuck I would have been. I damn sure wouldn't know my fucking family. And shout out to all those people who helped me in my life to make sure I wasn't a fucking thug trying to be out here in the streets and trapping and bullshit. That shit ain't fucking cool. Nothing about getting young money makes no fucking sense. Their thing is that you literally are going to fucking lose. The system is set up for you to lose. Prison is a form of slavery. Jail is a former version of slavery. I don't give a fuck what you say. You see people with tablets and shit in fucking jail and prison. That's cool. But that's just the way today's society is. Everything's electronic. But bro, you're told what to do. You're told when to eat. Depending on who you room with, you tell when to piss and shit. Nothing about that seems cool. Go get you a fucking job. If you already got a job, find a way to get a better job. And not necessarily a better job means you leave. Figure out a way how you can climb up the ladder. One of the best things I ever heard was, if you ain't getting rich every year, you just backwards hustling. Think of it like that, bro. I'm just saying, we got to do better as parents so we can lead our kids in the right direction, bro. Because this random senseless killing bullshit, bro, it makes no fucking sense. No fucking sense. If that was my daughter fucking stabbed some girl, bro, I would feel like I let down my fucking child. Take me in too, because I obviously didn't do what the fuck I was supposed to because she's acting out. Just like they say your significant other is a reflection of you when you're not around, your kids are the same fucking thing, bro. It's the same thing. Now, I know Christopher's in the comment section. Yo, shout out to you, Christopher. He said, I know this ain't sports related, but what's your thoughts on the situation, what happened to Chasers? Absolutely bullshit. This is what I think of everybody that was involved.
Stop it. Get some help.
When I heard then professionalism with the way that they handled the situation, all I could think was,
oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Learn to have patience. I have done security for over, I ain't gonna say 15 years. Let's see. I've been doing this since 2014. So almost 15 years. I have never in my life, and I'm here to tell you, I have fucked some people up. But these motherfuckers were trying to fight me first. And they fucking got their ass handed to. But I would rather talk you out of a situation than to get physical. It ain't because I don't want to get physical. I'm there for the bullshit. But a good security person, literally, their job is to talk you out of a situation. They're there to de-escalate the situation. I had a situation last night where I came up to a fight and dude was hostile. And I looked at him and I just said, hey, bro, can I just talk to you? I said, just you and I. So away from everybody else. I'm here on some respectful shit. 2 grown men just trying to talk the situation out so I can better understand what you're thinking and you can understand what I'm thinking. Dude came over to the side, bro, and we just had a 5-minute chat. He explained his story, and I understood it. And I just said, hey, listen, it's just this is how it's supposed to work. Unfortunately, this is a situation where I have to have you leave. But how about this? The next time you come back, I'm going to buy your first drink. You and I are going to take a shot together. Dude shook my hand and said, I respect the fuck out of you for being so cool and respectful about it. I said, that's why I'm here. I could have went around and just grabbed him around the neck and choked him out. It's easy to do that. But that doesn't show discipline. That's not what you're there for. You're there to de-escalate the situation. The bar doesn't fucking pay you. The people that show up to pay the cover, they're the ones paying you. They're paying you for protection. Not to be bullies. Not to jump somebody on the ground that's fucking defenseless. And I hope the dude fucking sues the shit out of chasers. I got no smoke with chasers. I don't know nobody over there to that extent. But that's bullshit. Just like if it happened at a bar that I worked at, that's fucking bullshit. I've been a part of a case where I got summoned to court because a security guy was overusing his force. And I'm not about to back this motherfucker up for being wrong. And I told them that when I did the report. Yes, he was wrong. Yes, he could have handled it in this situation. He could have been able to de-escalate the situation before it got escalated. With the fact that he came up and put hands on somebody, first of all, stop walking people out with your hands on them. Don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me. I literally heard a girl say last night, a guy was walking her out, and she's like, don't fucking touch me. I'm thinking the same thing. Why you gotta touch me? If they're already walking toward the door, don't fucking touch them. That shit's only gonna escalate the situation. Your whole job is to de-escalate the situation. These egos get out of hand. Just because you got a security name on your fucking t-shirt, you ain't better than anybody in that motherfucker. These people are paying you to be there. Do your fucking job. De-escalate the situation. So what if this dude don't want to fucking pay his bar tab? The bar makes too much fucking money, and y'all can write that shit off. I've seen it 1,001 times. Ban the motherfucker from coming back if that's how you feel. De-escalate the situation. Stop fucking strong-arming people, bro. I don't even know that kid. I don't give a fuck what he did, but he didn't deserve that shit. That's bullshit. And I truly believe the security guys that were involved in that shit should be able to answer to that shit. I'm telling you, bro, if that was my brother or my cousin or somebody in my circle, bro, we're going to war. I'm telling you right fucking now. It's crazy that everybody just stood around and let this shit happen. Nobody tried to de-escalate the situation. It's crazy to me. They should be getting in trouble. They got to answer to that. And I'm not about people getting in trouble, bro, but they got to answer to that shit. Security. Secure. Apprehend the position. Eliminate the threat. De-escalate the situation. That is what a good security guy does. In my bar that I work at, I probably have the least physical altercations. I'm the biggest motherfucker in the bar, bro. You would think I'm about the bullshit. It's not about that. Everybody knows, all right, that's probably a motherfucker I wouldn't fuck with. And I ain't saying like I'm just world's Billy Badass. I ain't saying motherfucker. There's people right now that's walking the streets that can whoop my ass. That's cool. There's always a bigger and badder person in you. Where you get the respect is talking to people like a human being. When they're hostile, you need to be 10 notches lower. I can't tell you how many times I walked into a hostile situation and I said, hey, bro, before we get in anything, are you okay? I'm here for you. You are the one paying me to be here. They say what they got to say. You listen. You listen to understand. You don't listen to hear. You address what they said. You tell them you understand. Whether you do or you don't, I understand what your frustrations are. Here's the issue. It was a physical altercation. It's a universal rule that if that happens, unfortunately, you got to leave. Here's the issue. I'm here to talk to you with respect because I respect you. And I appreciate you having this conversation with me. I do have to have you leave. Here's the thing. You still got that beer right there, brother? I'm going to walk with you at the door. We're going to hang out at the door. I'm going to let you finish that beer. When you come back in the bar, come see me. I got your first round. That's how you de-escalate a situation, bro. That's how you show a grown man respect. Because at the end of the day, respect's all we got. It's the one thing that you can't pay for. People wish they can give people respect. Billionaires wish they had people that respected them to that extent. They respect them because of financial currency. They don't respect them based off the premises of who they are. Respect these people, bro. That's my take on it. I'm just being 100% honest, bro. It was bullshit. It was truly bullshit. For the ones that don't know about what's going on, that's not local. There is a viral video going on in our city of two security guys jumping a guy. And the pictures of this poor dude is absolutely insane. And people's calling for these people's heads, bro. That's why I'm like, yo, they got to answer to that. If not, someone's going to take it in their own purpose, and they're going to fuck these dudes up. They're going to catch them lacking. I hope it doesn't come to that. But we live in today's society where people can just freely carry. What stops somebody saying, you know what, I'm about to get revenge for my little brother, or for my big brother, or for my little cousin? Pop, pop. John Morant shit. He's dead. Because he wanted to act tough. Because he didn't know how to de-escalate a situation. He let the Dame security name fucking blow his head up. You're just a normal person in the bar. The bar doesn't even pay you. The people that walk in pay you. Show these people some fucking respect. Thank these motherfuckers. They paying your paycheck. Tax-free, must I point out. At least I don't know what it is over there. But most security jobs tax-free. Approach a situation in a different way. That's a part of your fucking job. Because guess what? One day your ass gonna get it. And I don't know who's gonna do it. Somebody gonna humble the fuck out of you. I don't give a fuck if it's me, some grimy looking motherfucker, or some clean cut millionaire. You gonna get your ass handed to you. Keep acting like that. Get your shit together, security guys. That's for everybody, including myself. We gotta do better as security people to de-escalate a situation. If there's a point where you have to eliminate the threat, then do that shit. You ain't gotta be excessive. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you might have to choke a motherfucker out. It's part of your job. It's what you do after that. I've had to choke a guy out. Matter of fact, I just had to do it not too long ago. I gave him so many chances to stay in the bar. And I literally said, if you respect me as I respect you, you will walk away from this situation. You'll take your old lady and you guys can go get a drink, and I will look out for you. Dude wasn't even listening what I was trying to say. And he was looking behind me, still talking shit to dude. I was like, nah, you got to go. Because you're the escalated one. Other people behind me were the escalated ones. They de-escalated. I'm here to de-escalate you. So that way all y'all can still have a good night. And then when I came to take him out, he wanted to jerk away. At that point, now I got to physically take you out because you ain't trying to leave. And I put his ass out. But better believe when I got him outside, I held him and I stuck with him the entire time until he came to. All I said was, you good? He said, what happened? I said, brother, me standing in front of you, you already know what happened. I wasn't even trying to do that to you. You wouldn't respect me as I tried to respect you. Your own girl sitting here telling you how many chances I tried to give you to stay in the bar. You wanted to act tough. You think I would just because I wear a security shirt, I want to act tough? I could give two shits. I want to sit in there, crack jokes with people, get paid to do nothing. Sometimes it's like that. But the shit that they did last night, bro, was 100% unacceptable. And it's crazy to me that everybody stood around. If I was that one security guy that was sitting there watching that, I would have stopped that shit. I've had guys that I've worked with be over excessive that I had to step in and de-escalate the shit. I've butted heads with security guys that I even work with because I felt they was not professional. It's about what's right. Bro, we're fucking grown people. You think people are going to respect you more because you choke somebody out or because you fuck somebody up? Bro, that makes you like a clown. Like I said, there's tougher people in the world that's going to do this shit. Yeah, you're right, Chris. The pictures do look the pictures look worse. You're right. I'm just telling you. They're going to get what they're going to get, bro, and it's going to be bad. Shout out to y'all once again for jumping on the pod. And like I said, tuning in, guys. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. I'm just doing this shit. I'm just rambling. But when y'all bring subjects like that into the comment section and you ask me stuff like that, I love to entertain this because y'all take the time to watch me. And the last thing I want to do is ignore y'all. I don't care if you drop in the comment section just to say what's up. I'm going to call you out and be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? How's life? If you want to throw something in there you want me to talk about, I'm talking about it. I don't shy from nothing. We talk about religion. We talk about politics. We talk about sports. We talk about trending topics. We talk about self-improvement. Bro, we don't run from nothing here at the Immaculate Podcast. We would talk about whatever. Y'all want me to talk about a episode about racism, whatever the fuck it is, I'm going to talk about it. I don't shy away from nothing. I ain't being paid by nobody. This is my shit. This is my way to just entertain my people and give them something positive to look at, have some laughs, have some good debates, and have a good time. I just want people to learn from my pod. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm the one to give the information, but I will find somebody to give the information that could put people in better positions or even just put a smile on their face. Truth be told, that's why I did this platform. I just want people to smile, bro. There's one thing that the world is missing is people smiling. I can't, matter of fact, let me, hold on. This is a crazy stat line. I want y'all to check this out. How often does the average person smile in a day? 20 times a day, guys. The average person smiles 20 times a day. That's sad. That's sad. There's 24 hours in a day. That means you're not even smiling once an hour. That's not cool. That's not healthy. I've asked some people that lived long lives, what's the key to living a long life? No stress. Even when situation's bad, don't fucking stress. It could always be worse. There's people dying every day. There's people dying in Ukraine right now as we speak. There's people that died when I started the podcast. It could always get worse. Be grateful for what you got, not what the next man has. Be grateful. Be grateful you got a shit situation. God always puts people in situations to build them stronger before the blessing comes. There's a reason you were put in that situation, whether it's to learn, whether it's a self-improvement, whatever it is, be grateful for that shit. If you struggle a little bit, be grateful for your struggle. Because when you overcome the struggle, you're that much more better. And guess what? That's information that you can share to someone else so they won't fucking struggle like you. Smile more. 20 times a day, that's not enough. Why isn't it like at least once an hour? Why is it not like double that? Hell, I'll be honest with you. Most of the time, I'm probably smiling like, truthfully, probably 50 times a day. That's like that's double what the average person does. That's because that's what's important to me. But you know, that's really what it is. Yeah, shout out to you, Larry, man. Our boys did let us down. Like I said, bro, I think it's coaching. I think our coaching let us down. Two buckets in 10 minutes is unacceptable. I mean, I remember when COVID happened and there was no sports. I used to jump on the NBA game and let computer play each other so I could watch the NBA game. Bro, I ain't never seen that shit where you only score 2 points or 2 field goals in 10 minutes. You can't even do that on a video game, bro. This is real life. Draw up a fucking play. Give my 3-0 to clipboard and let her just draw on the motherfucker and run it. I guarantee you score more than 2 field goals in 10 minutes. We lost that game. Our boys did let us down, but I think Coach Shire let us down more than anything. I think that he should have, in those out-of-bound plays alone, bro, look over to Coach K and say, what would you do? I don't give a fuck. Send one of your ball boys over there to get a play drawn up for him. Whatever the fuck. We got to do better. But we lost the game for ourselves. Houston didn't earn it. I still feel good about it. It was a successful season. We got to the Final Four with the expectations with having Cooper Flag. Think of all these teams that's got so many, McDonald All-American 5-star players, bro, that barely even fucking got into the dance. Or players that didn't even get in the dance. Like North Carolina. They didn't even deserve to be in the tournament. Y'all should have been in the NIT and get slapped out in the NIT. Y'all wasn't even worth making the tournament. You only made the tournament because there was multiple people who were North Carolina alum who's on the selection committee. That's a fact. You don't believe me? Look it up. Look up the committee board for the selection Sundays for college basketball. You look up their record. I'm sorry, their track record. Look up their Wikipedia. 2 of them are from North Carolina that graduated from there. That's why y'all got in. They damn sure wasn't because y'all was doing shit. Anyway, what'd you say? You said my thing is if you saw him mess up for the first, why would you let him make the same? I agree. Like I said, our out of bound play was absolutely trash. I would have had other people take the ball out. Let Common just post up somewhere and just throw the motherfucker. He's the tallest person on the court. Let him catch the ball. Throw it up 8 feet, let him go get it, and then let him toss it to somebody. I do not understand why it's so difficult to pass in the ball. I've watched elementary basketball games and they throw in the ball better than that. Absolutely unacceptable. Anyway, guys, it's my time here at the Immaculate Podcast. We reached about an hour and a half. Once again, I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Make sure y'all go into the YouTube page at Thee Immaculate Podcast, our Facebook page. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification to help us, guys. It's free. It's free. I want to keep giving y'all the content. I just need a little bit of help from y'all. It don't cost y'all anything to just go in there and just like it. It's crazy to me that I got so many people and so many fans, and we should be over 1,000 likes. It's the truth. So if y'all can help us get that out there, tell your friends about it. And if they listen to it, they're like, you know what, I'm not really big on their podcast. That's cool. Find out why. We want to know because we want to give y'all what you want. We don't shy away from any conversations here. Help us out. Jump on there. Like our stuff. Like I said, we're on all podcast platforms. If you can listen to a podcast, you can literally listen to The Immaculate Podcast. Go, hey, Alexa, play The Immaculate Podcast. She gonna play it. Go to Spotify. Look up The Immaculate Podcast. You can do that. I do it. I listen to my podcast. I try to listen to about an episode a week, to be honest with you. I'm just critiquing myself because I just want to give y'all a better product. So, yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go in there, give us a like. And please, if y'all got some constructive criticism, I don't shy away from it. Please tell me. If you don't like the way my shirt looks, which, this shirt's pretty fly, but if you don't like the way I look, please tell me. If you don't like the subjects we have, please tell me. If there's something you think we should be better at, please tell me. I've already gotten input, and we've already grown from that, and I'm grateful for these people that give me the feedback. This is my first podcast by myself. People are like, oh, man, you nervous? Fuck no. Give me a microphone. Let me cook. I'm on my John Wick shit. Fuck. I'm always going to fire off these rounds, and I'm going to give y'all the juice that y'all want. So once again, we appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe until the next time. Like I said, this was episode 16 of The Immaculate Podcast. I am your host of The Immaculate One, Mike. Oh, gosh, that sounded horrible. Let me try that again. Hold on. The Immaculate Mike. Wait for it. Micas. Man, y'all be safe, all right? I'll see you next time.